As a part of the Green School Drive, it is our duty to save the birds, and we all know that Uttarayan is a wonderful festival of love and joy. With our family members, we fly kites.
But same is not the case with the birds. We have to suffer for our own selfish reasons, and we kill and injure them for our own selves. We're selfish in that way.
So we would like to know our principal sir's views on this topic.
How do you celebrate Uttarayan? And what do you do in Uttarayan?
So I've never celebrated Uttarayan because it's my first 6 months in Ahmedabad. So I've never been to Gujarat before. But yes, I have celebrated a similar function or the similar ceremony or the similar occasion in Jaipur, which is also very known for its kite flying and things like that. So I've seen it, and I'm sure it must be very similar to that. And I fly kites like all of you do. I'd say I fly a little bit of kites. I'm never good at flying kites, but I do it more for the purpose of the ceremony rather than any fun. Everybody, kids like you, expect me to fly kites. So I was in a school in which there were hostelers. So I used to fly kites with the boys and the girls there. I used to go up on the top, and of course I was very bad at it. So. But yes, it's fun. It's very nice. I used to go out to the city to have a look at the flying of the kites, and I don't know about Ahmedabad, but I think so Jaipur is amazing during what we would call it. Sakrant, yeah,
Makar Sakrant.
Yeah, and Makar Sakrant, and it's just amazing, and the sky would be completely full of kites of all different colors, and you just couldn't see much of the sky in the old.
Farmers are very happy to collect their produce, for which they worked hard over the last so many months, and it's actually a harbinger of hope for the farmers, because it is when they take their produce to the market, and then they will know what kind of money they're going to gain for whatever they've spent for all those months, right? That is the importance of the festival of Uttarayan. And it's not just in Gujarat that you celebrate Uttarayan, you celebrate it in the south, it is called Pongal. Every part of the country you celebrate the same festival, because it's almost across India that at this time of the year, you know, that the produce from the fields is in plenty.
And ma'am, do you think it is safe to celebrate Uttarayan? How can we celebrate a safe Uttarayan, ma'am, without?
Well, this kite flying is only a kind of a habit in Gujarat, because in South India, from where I come from, there also we celebrate Uttarayan, but kite flying is not a part of Uttarayan. Okay, there are various other things there where they pray to the field. You know, they have they make a kind of a sweet with all the, with the rice and the dal that is produced at that time of the year, the good that is made at that time of the year, and they make this kind of a sweet dish which they offer to the sun god actually. So it's basically a kind of an offering for the sun god which they prepare over there. Alright, and then they also have a day which is devoted to celebrating the toil of the cows and other field animals which help them with their fields. So it's basically more concentrated on those areas. So it's more of a farmer's festival down there. Okay, there's no kite flying associated at all. So it's only in Western India where, and particularly I think in the state of Gujarat, that this kite flying is very important. So in my opinion, you can still enjoy Uttarayan without even flying kites.
What do you views about the illegal usage of Chinese manja, that glass powder?
First and foremost, manja itself should be banned. You can still fly kites and have a safe kite flying festival without having manja at all. See, it is only very sadistic that pleasure that you get when you cut the rope of some other person's kite, isn't it? But then everybody can safely fly kites. There's enough airspace around us that it can give you space for all the kites that you want to fly. So there's no need to cut someone else's kite if you want to enjoy the festival, isn't it?
Yes,
Ma'am, what do you think? Is Chinese manja safe? What damages does it cause? Are they very severe?
See, manja first of all is used only because you want to cut somebody else's kite. But unfortunately, it also affects the birds which are flying around, so it cuts the throat of so many birds. Are you aware last year that one of our teachers who was working with us, Mr. Rajiv Srivastava, when he was actually driving a two-wheeler on Bhopal Road, this manja thread came across his neck. He was cut here and he was in bed for so many days. He was very lucky that somehow, he stopped he was driving very slowly, he stopped his vehicle and managed to disentangle himself. Otherwise, he would have been killed that day because it came right across his neck. We all went and saw him in his house after that. And for days together, he was bandaged over here and there's still a big scar right across his neck. So, it can not only cause harm to birds which are flying in the air, kites when they fall down can also harm passers-by on the roads.
What are we supposed to do when we find an injured bird?
Well, anybody, see, when you find an injured bird, an injured person, anything, the first response would be to, give him or give the bird the first medical aid that you can think of. Whatever first aid that you can think of, you must apply that there, that's it. And for that, everybody should be aware of what is the kind of first aid that you should give for a person who has a cut. So arrest the blood flow, and the next thing is apply some medicine on it, bandage it properly in such a way that it can heal fast. Yes?
And ma'am, at last, what do you think? Should we stop flying kites or continue the same way?
You can fly kites if you can do it safely, without harming anybody.
Good morning. Uttarayan is arriving, and actually it is a black day for the moon. Yes, ma'am. Every year, thousands of women die in Ahmedabad. So we have some questions from you, which will be given answers there. So obviously, I'm sure that everyone would have the bird. So for your first question for you is that what should we do to reduce the death rate of the birds?
See, Uttarayan is a festival where all the children, especially the Gujarat people, are very excited to fly kites. But yes, it is very important that early in the morning, actually 6 to 8, we have to avoid flying kites, and same thing we have to do in the evening, that till 7 o'clock, we should, 4 to 7, we should not fly the kites. So this is ideal time, 6 to 8 in the morning and 5 to 7 in the evening. Okay?
Ma'am, the second question is that how can you spread awareness among the poor children who run to catch kites and hurt little birds?
Yes. Poor children, actually, see, they are not, when we are adding the word poor, it means they are not able to buy kites. They just run because they will pick up and collect all the kites. They will sell and they will earn some money. Fine? So they are there. Sometimes either the people who are NGOs, who are working, they can go over there, give them some sort of gift that they can fly, or just make them some awareness and sort of street play, which can guide them how to go forward.
Ma'am, we all use Chinese manja, which is very dangerous because it is having a thick coat of glass powder. So what shall we do? Which kind of manja should we use?
Good morning, this is Palash.
And this is Vishwa. I know, we all are excited. I'm waiting for one of the most colorful festivals.
I know, it's Uttarayan. We enjoy it very much, but let us also think about someone who are harmed by it.
So, we are here to interview the thoughts of the people living around us
about the crucial issue of saving birds in Uttarayan.
If it is sensible to fly kites in the evening, why don't we? Hello, I am kehwa માંગુ છું કે સાંજે પતંગ ચગાવવું હિતાવહ છે અને નથી તો કેમ નથી?
મારી દ્રષ્ટિએ સાંજના સમયે પતંગ ના ચડાવવા જોઈએ, કારણ કે માણસો પાસે સવારથી સાંજ સુધીનો સમય છે. સાંજનો સમય પક્ષીઓને પોતાના માળામાં પોતાના બચ્ચા પાસે જવા માટેનો હોય, અને સાંજના સમયે પ્રકાશ ઓછો થવાના કારણે પક્ષીઓને બરાબર દોરી દેખાય બી નહીં, જે પાકી દોરી કાચના હિસાબે એને પક્ષીઓની પાંખોને ઈજા થાય, બરાબર? એવું ના થવું જોઈએ. આપણી પાસે ઉત્તરાયણ મનાવવા માટે પૂરતા 8 કલાક જેટલો સમય મળી રહે છે, બાકીનો સમય પક્ષી માટે રાખવો જ જોઈએ. કારણ કે આપણે ફક્ત આપણો સ્વાર્થ ના વિચારાય કે આપણી મોજ મજાને ખુશી માટે થઈ અને કોઈ પક્ષીનો જીવ જાય એવું ના કરવું જોઈએ. પૃથ્વી દરેક જીવ માટેની છે, ફક્ત મનુષ્યની નથી.
Some ways have you celebrated Uttarayan in your times? એટલે હું એવું કહેવા માંગુ છું કે તમારા જમાનામાં તમે કઈ રીતે ઉત્તરાયણ સેલિબ્રેટ કરતા હતા, કેવી રીતે મનાવતા હતા ઉત્તરાયણ?
અમારા જમાનામાં ઉત્તરાયણને અમે બહુ સારી રીતે સગા સંબંધી, ફ્રેન્ડ સર્કલ અને વડીલો સાથે પતંગ ઉડાડતા હતા અને સેલિબ્રેટ કરતા હતા. પણ ખાસ કરીને અમે પક્ષીઓને કોઈ જાતની નુકસાન ના થાય એ રીતના માંજો એટલે કે દોરી વાપરતા હતા. વત્તા નાના બચ્ચાઓને પણ ધાબેથી કે છાપરા ઉપરથી નીચે ના પડી જાય એનું પણ અમે લોકો ધ્યાન રાખતા હતા. સાથે સાથે ચીકી છે, તલ સાંકળી છે, શેરડી છે, બોર છે, આવી વસ્તુ કે જે ટોનિક, શિયાળાના ટોનિકને પણ અમે ધ્યાનમાં રાખી અને અમારા વડીલો, અમારા મા બાપ અમને આપતા હતા. એ રીતના અમે ઉત્તરાયણને, મકર સંક્રાંતિને અમે સેલિબ્રેટ કરતા હતા.
In your opinion, how can we save birds from getting injured while flying kites? એટલે હું એવું કહેવા માંગુ છું કે તમારા ખ્યાલથી જ્યારે આપણે પતંગ ચગાવીએ તો આપણે એવું શું કરવું જોઈએ જેનાથી બર્ડ્સને કંઈ વાગે નહીં કે કંઈ બર્ડ્સ ઇન્જર્ડ ના થાય? મને તમે કહો.
પહેલા તે કે આપણે દોરી કે જે માંજો કહીએ છીએ એમાં કાચ ના નાખવા જોઈએ જેથી બર્ડ્સને નુકસાન ના થાય. બીજું ફટાકડા, સાંજ પડે લોકો ફટાકડા બહુ ફોડે છે તો એ બી ના કરવું જોઈએ જેનાથી બર્ડ્સને નુકસાન, બર્ડ્સ ગભરાઈ જાય છે, બર્ડ્સને નુકસાન થાય છે, એ પણ ના કરવું જોઈએ. ત્રીજું ટુક્કલ કે જે રાત્રે લોકો બહુ જ ટુક્કલો ચગાવતા હોય છે એનાથી પણ નુકસાન થાય છે. ઘણી વખત સડકથી નીચે પડતી હોય છે તો આગ લાગતી હોય છે, બર્ડ્સને બી ગભરાઈ જાય છે, ટ્રીમાં આગ લાગે છે તો એનાથી પણ બર્ડ્સને નુકસાન થતું હોય છે અને એમાં આપણને બી નુકસાન થાય છે.
થેન્ક યુ.